My Faith Votes helped change the outcome of the last election by uniting Christians to get out and cast their votes. Now, we need your help to stay vigilant in the fight for our religious freedom. Visit onevote.myfaithvotes.org right now, and as a thank you for your donation, we will send you a free copy of founding honorary chairman Dr. Ben Carson's book, One Vote. This easy-to-read book will teach you the true power of the ballot. Help us activate Christians to get involved and make our voices heard. Do it today.
He was talking about what he called the golden triangle of liberty, and it's just what you're saying. It was this experiment to see if it was possible to give people freedom, liberty, to govern themselves. And really, that's going right back to the Garden of Eden, if you think of it. When God told Adam, don't eat of this tree, but everything else you're able to. There was no sin police running around looking to catch him. He was expected to govern himself. And this idea of self-government was just an impossibility, because if you give somebody freedom, they'll usually use it for their benefit. They're selfish and will abuse others. But they said, we don't want to be ruled by a tyrant. But in order to have freedom, it requires virtue, so that you would love your neighbor with your freedom. But virtue was rarely seen when people were given freedom, except they saw with the preaching of the gospel, it created a heart change that gave people virtue, and they wanted to do what was right and love their neighbor. And so they realized that virtue is dependent upon true religion. And when they talked about true religion, they weren't talking about some pagan belief system. They weren't talking about some system that just degraded certain races of people or women or something like this. It was the Christian faith. It was the biblical faith. It was the Judeo-Christian view of the world that produced a change of heart, that produced virtue and allowed people to govern themselves freely without having a tyrant tell them what to do from the cradle to the grave.